So the engine in the car works fantastic. It runs fantastic. There's no issues with it at all. But I want more power. I'm a hot rodder, gearhead at heart, and 400 horsepower just gets boring to me. So I want the car to make good power, and I want to be able to adjust the power. I want to be able to make upwards of 600, and I want the car to be able to do everything like I mentioned before. So what I want ultimately is a versatile car I can drive all the time anywhere, and I'm not sure the LS1 will deliver what I want to do. I've given it a lot of thought. I've gone back and forth on how I want to make power, and forced induction is definitely in the future for this car. I'm not exactly sure how or what means yet, but it'll have a blower or a turbo on it eventually. I ran all the numbers, and if I build a motor, I'm going to have more money in a built motor with a dynamite set of cylinder heads than I am going with either a Pro Charger or a turbo kit. So I'm going to be adding weight to the car, so I want to retain an aluminum block if possible. And I've been looking around trying to find deals on LS2 short blocks, and I haven't had very much luck. Most of the time LS2 short blocks are around $1,000, and I'm trying to keep it as cheap as I can but accomplish the goals I have in mind. So I found a lead on an engine out in Moffett, Oklahoma, a few hours away, and here's a little video of me going out to get the engine. Actually heading out right now to pick up the motor for the build. The motor that I'm going with for the Formula is a 2005 model L33 aluminum 5.3 liter, and the reason I'm going with it is because it has Gen 4 internals, meaning it has the better Gen 4 style rods in it, and also, you know, it's a 5.3, so you have a little more cylinder thickness, and the aluminum block just to help save weight a little bit, trying to keep the car light, and it's got the 799 heads on it, which are the better castings. It's pretty much equivalent to a 243 head, except for they don't have the sodium-filled valves. But I think it'll work pretty well. It'll serve the purpose, and you know, power goal is around 700 plus to the tire. So if it'll make that, I'll be happy. Yeah, that's kind of the goal. So we'll see. This place is kind of out in the boonies. It's the closest one I could find anywhere for sale around here is near the Arkansas border, and I live in central Oklahoma, so it's about a 2.5 hour drive, and just getting started. Just got on the road about 20-30 minutes ago. So anyway, hopefully this place is legit. It's on carpark.com, and the motor's got some miles on it, but we're planning on going through it anyway. Planning on swapping a cam into it, pulling the heads, putting some LS9 head gaskets in it, probably an ARP bolt or a knockoff stud. I've heard pretty good things about them. So for what the car's going to make and the boost it's going to see, I don't really want to. I'm trying to go all out with this thing, cost-wise, just trying to keep it pretty budget. Obviously, I don't want just a total junker throw-together thing, but I think if you touch the right parts and you upgrade what needs to be upgraded, it's pretty much been proven what's going to work and what's not. So I'll get a video of the motor once I get it back to the house, and yeah, more later.
346 minutes later.
It's big and covered. It has all the accessories and everything on it, and yeah, I got a lot more stuff than I really thought I was going to get that I don't really need, but I can sell it and make a few bucks. But no, they're really cool there. Got a podunk little place out in the middle of nowhere, Moffett, Oklahoma, right by the Arkansas border. It's wrapped up pretty tight. Came through some rain on the way here, and I called them earlier and asked them to wrap it up for me, and they said that was no problem. So it's wrapped up tight, held down. Hopefully it doesn't move anywhere. I'm going about 65. So we'll probably keep it around here. some teardown video. So as I mentioned in that video, I plan on putting a different cam in it. I'm not sure exactly which cam yet. It'll probably be a low 220s duration cam, 112-ish LSA, maybe a little bit of advance in it. Not really sure on that. I've got about 4 in mind I'm looking into. It's really easy to overcam an engine, especially with a turbo involved, if that's the direction I decide to go. So if I go smaller, it should still work just fine. So I'm thinking a low 220s duration cam, different valve springs, probably a set of lifters. We'll open up the motor and see how it looks. Hopefully everything will be okay in it. It's got some miles on it, but it does have rebuild tags on it that I found out. So, you know, hopefully it's been gone through and it's in good shape. Here's a picture of it sitting in the garage with a rat's nest of wiring harness on top of it that I don't need. So if you guys know of anybody that needs some truck accessories, let me know. I'm selling everything off of this. I've already got a buyer for the oil pan and the water pump, but everything else is still available if anybody's interested. So now that I've got the motor, I got to get the existing motor out of the car. So this weekend I'm going to my buddy's shop and we're going to take the LS1 out of the car. I'll document all that, have some video of that. I'll have that in my next video, and we'll go through everything, check out, you know, the clutch that's in the car, see how it looks. Really just take everything out and it'll just be a roller. I'll take it back to my place and I'll get started on taking this 5.3 apart. Until then, check out my other videos if you haven't already. Subscribe to LS Garage, stick around and follow the build. It'll be good and hopefully informative for a lot of folks. Take care.